About a year ago, some friends asked Tatiana Nastroyeva and Pyotr Kalyadin that fateful couple question, would they get married? In unison, they gave their replies, he said yes, and she said no. The two hadn't discussed it. At 40, they'd known each other half their lives and been together almost 2 years, living in St. Petersburg, Russia. Tatiana viewed marriage a bit of an archaic convention. Pyotr was into it, but wanted the time to be right. Then, on February 24, Russian troops invaded Ukraine. The couple felt they couldn't breathe, floating in a fog, with one clarity: they should get married, now. To me, we are facing a world apocalypse, Pyotr says, and this is sort of like an anchor that you throw forward and maybe somehow it will pull you out. It's kind of an island of order in a world of chaos. Soon, they began noticing, on social media, on local news, lots of other couples holding rushed, quick ceremonies. In St. Petersburg, articles noted long lines for fast-track registration. In Moscow, some 9,000 couples married in April in a 12-year record. The more people think that whatever is coming could seriously upend their life, the more likely they are to make relationship decisions, says William Hebert, a marriage counselor in Illinois and General Secretary of the Interna. Hebert points out other big disasters had spurred waves of weddings, such as the much-studied 1989 Hurricane Hugo, the 2011 tsunami in Japan and the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Psychologists explain that when uncertainty meets fear in a way that's too big to grasp, people crave closure, in this case by defining and sealing their love. It's sort of trying to grab time and put it to a standstill, Hebert says, an attempt to control what little you can control. In fact, After about 2 years of dating, Kirill Gorodny and his now wife Katya were looking for a shared apartment in Moscow when Russia invaded Ukraine, the birthplace of Kirill's father. The first day of the war, we were shocked, says Kirill, 27. The second day of the war, we were scared. The third day of the war, we decided that we have to move elsewhere. To this day, the Kremlin insists its attacks on Ukraine are a special military operation, with new laws threatening a decade in prison for protests that call it a war. At one point, Kirill and Katya found themselves finally discussing marriage, in case one of them got arrested. So the spouse can get visits, Kirill explains.